Hello everyone, it's Blessed Bolt. I'm back for another reaction. And today, sorry, I had to make sure that it wasn't lagging or anything. Today, I'm going to be reacting to another death battle. Tokoroki, finally watching this fight. Tokoroki versus Zuko. And sorry if I'm a little out of camera shot. I'm just trying to make sure there's not too much glare from the lamp behind me. I finally get to see two of my favorite scarred-faced bad boys see what come out on top in the fight. Sadly, to the death. Hopefully, I wish it was a knockout draw, but this is death battle. So this is death battle. So someone's going to die, sadly. So let's go ahead and get to it and see what's going on. Yeah. All right, I thought I'd put it on mute for a second and just talk to you guys for a little bit. Sorry for taking forever to drop this out. I've been busy just working on my own content, working out of the place to actually pay me for now, and I'm just getting stuff done. Just handling what I need to do in order to help my grandma and I thrive and survive. So I hope you guys still staying safe during COVID, and I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. So let's go. All right, let's see what's going on.
With all those cool anime heroes out there, there's bound to be plenty with angsty daddy issues.
You mean like you?
Don't be silly, Wiz. I'm not an anime character. Like Prince Zuko, the firebending hunter of the Avatar, the Last Airbender.
And
Yes, the
Shoto
comic book
Tokoroki,
style.
the prodigal son of Fire and Ice from My Hero Academia.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, so it's 2D animated. Neat.
Water,
Earth, fire,
air.
I might rewatch
Four
everything.
elemental nations once coexisted peacefully. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah.
The cranky old Fire Lord went and conquered basically the whole world.
And 100 years later, the equally powerful Master of Fire, Ozai, continued that tyranny. Many believed his rule would one day pass to either his daughter, Azula, or his son, Zuko.
Yeah, Fire Dad was way too ego crazy for that. He drove
Yeah.
Azula mad, even though he did clearly favor her. Poor little Zuko got screwed over from the beginning.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
your dad saying that while your sister was born lucky, you were just lucky to be born?
I can't imagine my dad saying anything to me.
Good lord.
Right.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine my dad saying anything to me. Oh. I know you're probably like, dang, Blessed Bolt, why is that so funny? I'm only laughing because in my head I'm saying, I didn't say it out loud, but in my head I'm just like, Boomstick. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing because I can agree. It's just like, I just found it funny because I can relate. I can relate. That's all.
This Zuko was
That's
desperate to prove himself. What a fine work ethic.
But he screwed up by talking out a turn in a big boy meeting. So naturally, his dad took him aside, sat him down, and taught him the importance of respecting others. Oh wait,
No.
just kidding. He burned his friggin' face off. Holy.
That was messed. And his sister was like, yeah.
Zuko would hunt down the
Azula's
elusive
messed
Avatar,
up.
the one threat to his nation's rule, to prove himself to his father and regain his honor.
Yeah.
Which is just a nice way of saying he was banished so he could never come back.
Basically, yeah.
Just like my dad didn't.
Though, frankly, Zuko
Boosted.
did have the talent and training he needed to capture someone even as powerful as the Avatar.
Damn right, he's a fighting pro. The dude's strong enough to shatter
Basically.
metal chains with a kick. He's super skilled with martial arts, dual swords, and oh yeah, firebending.
As
Yep.
a firebender, Zuko harnesses the light of the sun to summon flames from thin air. Wherever fire remains alight in an area that's not too cold, he can manipulate or bend it to his will.
Interesting.
I mean, if I had to pick between swirling water
Fine
around,
Tokoroki,
tossing
though.
a few rocks, or farting hot air all the time, I would definitely go with firebending. It literally means you're a living flamethrower.
Plus, it's surprisingly
Basically,
versatile. Aside from simply creating, launching, and moving flames, firebending can be used to heat objects, melt through ice prisons, and even defy gravity.
Is that guy flying? With fire? Awesome!
Basically.
How does that even work?
Well, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah.
Newton's third law. By creating a rapid series of explosions an inch or so away from the palm, the air in between the hand and fire is launched toward the user, thereby creating propulsion.
Yeah, firebending isn't just about creating fire. It's about creating a bunch of it. So Zuko can make large, long-lasting walls of flame to protect himself and keep enemies at a distance.
Yep.
That stuff's hot, you know.
Yeah, it's fire. You know,
Yeah.
I've actually rigged up my arm to replicate the technique of firebending. Dummy, if you please.
Another test. How thrilling.
Now, this isn't as simple as just pointing and shooting. Firebenders fuel their flames with their own breath. And using it at all requires a fierce understanding of martial arts.
What are you trying to do, the Macarena?
Zuko's favorite form, the dancing dragon, draws primarily from northern Shaolin Kung Fu.
That's a Chinese
Yeah,
martial
that's
art
true.
that's all about agility, wide stances, and aggressive attacks. A perfect mix of speed and strength.
Like this. Whoa!
Wiz.
Oh, hey, nice.
Ha ha.
You actually got it.
The fire
I'm
that
surprised
benders like
he
Zuko
didn't.
can generate is
Thanks to
extremely
Robot.
hot, capable of melting through a cast iron door hot. This would need to be over 1200 degrees Celsius.
You done this when he was a
While
kid? Oh, that was
Zuko's
another
comet
kid.
was boosting his powers. Zuko's uncle Iroh blasted apart the giant outer wall of Ba Sing Se. There is no war in Ba Sing Se until Iroh comes and knocks.
Yeah, pretty much. He's the peaceful one of them all.
I've ever seen. Second only to the emotional walls between me and my dad.
Even without Sozin's comet, which only appears once every 100 years, Zuko has more than enough firepower to level a building. That's no laughing matter for any person or building.
He's even quick enough to catch lightning and use his fire powers to redirect it wherever he wants it to go. Kapow!
Oh, he did redirect it. I thought he didn't do that.
Wait, did he just shoot his dad with lightning?
Hey.
Zuko's quest for the Avatar led him
Put
down
his
a
foot down
different
against
path
his
than he
abusive
expected.
dad. Good
Inspired
job.
by his kind uncle and the Avatar himself, he joined the heroes on a new journey, one of self-discovery.
Yeah, turns out he didn't need his dad's approval after all. He just needed to approve himself. Now that's character development.
Zuko's definitely had a heated redemption arc, and now that he's the Fire Daddy, Fire Lord, his honor
fired.
keeps burning brighter.
You crushing on Zuko?
What? No.
Yeah, you are. It's okay,
Why?
Wiz.
What?
Everybody does.
What?
Hello. Zuko here.
Hold on. What just happened? Fire Daddy did Wiz crushing Zuko? Like, wait, hold. What? Hold on. Where did this? I don't even know. Whatever. We'll just continue on. But everyone did like Zuko. Matter of fact, if I was a
Where
chick,
the supernatural is
I
natural,
think-
where more than 80%
I thought I have a crush on
population
Zuko,
possesses
too.
superhuman abilities known as quirks.
he as a dude, I
Because
think he's a
everyone
pretty
loves to
attractive
game
guy.
the
But I,
system, there's a superhero
Wouldn't ask him
leaderboard.
out or anything.
At the very top of it stands the ultimate hero, All
All Might.
All Might's feats and reputation were incredible, a true
Yep.
symbol of peace for everyone. That is,
True.
everyone except the hero perpetually stuck at rank number 2.
That's Endeavor, and he vowed to surpass All Might, but his literal firepower was just never enough.
But if he couldn't do it himself, he would vicariously through his own heir. Thus, he made the desperate decision to arrange a quirk marriage.
Basically, he paid a family off to get a wife with an ice quirk and popped out kids until he got the right quirk combo. Gross. Like I need a shower.
After 4
Yeah.
attempts, they finally spawned the child he was looking for, Shoto Todoroki.
Half cold, half hot. Literally, right side's ice like his mom, and left side's fire like his dad.
Endeavor quickly separated young Todoroki from his supposedly lesser siblings,
Sadly.
ruthlessly training him to become the most powerful hero in history.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Things didn't go so well. He drove Shoto's mom totally insane until she broke.
Pouring boiling water on her
Goodness
son's
gracious
left side
alive.
because it reminded her too much of him.
Okay, this is getting super heavy for a colorful cartoon about superpowers and frog people.
hey, anime,
Fortunately,
respected.
Todoroki completely fell for his father's
Even though
disgusting
English
manipulation.
does
He attended
English
UA
version
High
cartoon
School, a
means
hero academy,
Japanese version
and worked
means
to use
anime,
his power
but
for good.
still.
But just his mom's power. Why use fire when you can stick it to the man? The man being a big scary
Endeavor.
fire dad over there. Anyone else notice his facial hair is made of fire? How does that work?
From his right side, Todoroki can summon intense bouts of cold, freezing the air or even creating massive glaciers of ice.
Talk about overkill! And like a good edgy teen, Shoto named this super iceberg something badass. Heaven-piercing ice wall! Oh, you can just taste
Really?
the self-loathing.
I forgot he called it
Sheets
that.
of ice to slide all
Maybe
over,
they
but
gave
so
it that
forward as if
name in the
fighting a
game
Huey.
because I never
While
heard
he
him
can't
say that.
manipulate the ice
I don't
after he's launched it, he has extremely precise control over its initial release. He can even freeze opponents so thoroughly that they are frozen both inside and out, effortlessly causing necrosis and shattering body parts.
Seriously,
Oh,
that's
shit.
so dark.
Yeah, he did
It's chilling.
do that.
Talk about having a cold shoulder.
But Todoroki has a problem. While he is highly resistant to cold, he's not immune.
Here I am. Guess I'll die.
Oh, I won't be needing you this time, dummy.
Genuine joy.
Casting too much ice from his right side will cause his body temperature to drop until he falls unconscious, potentially even suffering frostbite.
I mean, it takes freezing an entire building before side effects even start to show up, so it's not up. Why'd you even make this stupid robot?
This
Why
is just.
Endeavor chose to mix ice with fire. See, he had the same problem with his own fire quirk, but with cold and hot combined, they could counter each other's weaknesses.
Thankfully, Shoto made a friend who helped show him that his fire wasn't his father's.
It's your power.
You tell him, Deku.
Yeah,
Finally,
it's your
the
power,
full
not
power
your-
of
not your
Icy Hunt
father's.
Was unleashed. Hey, you think you can help my back? Just hurts from carrying the show.
While he's much less proficient with fire given his lack of experience with it, this half of his quirk is identical to Endeavor's. His fire is hot enough to melt Tetsu Tetsu, whose body can turn to steel, which means it can reach temperatures over 1600 degrees.
Oh,
He can
interesting.
blast fire like a raging inferno, form walls of flame to block off areas, and use his evil dad's signature technique, flash fire.
Flash fire is a method of compressing flame under super
Oh.
hot temperatures before releasing it in a single strike.
Interesting.
Endeavor can also shape his fire, use it to
Okay.
cling to walls, and fly.
But even if he is a huge dick, Endeavor was kinda right. Fire and ice combined put both quirks at their best. Shoto is one of the best in his class, taking hits from a tank like Deku, fighting top-tier foes like Stain, and keeping up with classmates like Bakugo and Tokoyami, who can block Kaminari's electricity.
And while he's often criticized for relying too much on his quirk, Todoroki is incredibly smart and a quick thinker, reading and setting traps for his opponents in the blink of an eye.
And after all that craziness, he finally patched things up with his mom, and somehow even inspired his dad to try and be a better person. What a nice story. I wish he could inspire my dad too. Not Mama, though. She's already perfect.
Well on his way to becoming a successful hero, Shoto Todoroki no longer fights in spite of his father, but for himself and the sake of others.
I wanted to. I'll
Be a hero. Sorry, I just wanted. This will be real quick from all the other times when we have to pause it after we see both characters' analysis and stuff like that. All right, I was saying earlier that I know I seem kind of offensive. That I said it's not cartoon, it's anime. Like English term saying cartoon, basically in Japanese it means anime. If you're watching this, you don't already know that. And anime means cartoon in English. So I was just saying because. Some people who says, "Oh, it's a cartoon," when it's anime, it can offend some of us weeaboos. But I'm just letting. I'm not offended. I'm just letting you guys know, just in case you didn't know that before. All right, cool. So they didn't spoil too. I want to say that my best friend told me that this is not going. One of my best friends told me that this wasn't going to spoil anything in the manga of seeing Todoroki in this fight and what he can do because I'm not gonna look at the manga as much as I want to look at it. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. I might look at Attack on Titan manga, but I'm just gonna wait and finish Seven Deadly Sins manga. And then My Hero Academia, I'm just gonna wait. So if he melted Tetsu Tetsu's metal, I guess that happened in the manga when this upcoming season of My Hero Academia, season 5, Class 1A versus Class 1B. I guess that's when that happened. That's not too much of a spoiler, so that's cool. That's fine. So yeah. This is cool. Yeah, if all Todoroki needs to do is just free Zuko, and I think that'll be it. So we'll just see what happens. And I'm excited to see what this turnout will be. The cool scarred bad boys of super-powered animated series of nature and ice and lightning. Whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this.
Sarge,
Try to be cool with it.
data through all
Let's see who will win.
But
Fire and
first, let me
ice
tell you
or
about
fire and
Bill
lightning?
Shoe.
Alright. Let's see what happened between the fire and ice and lightning boys. Interesting.
A villain? You'll pay for that.
No, wait. I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, not anymore.
Your actions say otherwise.
Oh boy.
Fire, like my father. I'll prove I'm better than both of you.
Oh boy.
What's the matter? Melting under pressure?
I wonder if this is the actual voice for Zuko. Nice. Oh boy. Careful.
He's just...
Like me.
You two basically are like. Too bad you guys can't be friends this time around. Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, my cabbages!
Sorry, Cabbage
To
dude.
finish you with fire, you could obviously block it. But not this. It's over.
Oh.
I don't care how much power you have. I know who I am. I will win!
Then I'll have to go beyond.
Plus Ultra? Ah. Sorry, Zuko.
I'm the Fire Lord! I will win this for my honor!
Oh boy. Sorry, Zuko.
Apologies.
Okay, talk about cool as hell. That was epic.
Wiz.
Please, I'm grieving here. Both Todoroki
Yeah,
and Zuko
like-
held solid advantages over the other. Zuko's martial arts, athleticism, and lightning-fast reflexes meant that if he could get close to Todoroki, he could likely end the fight pretty quick.
But Shoto's no slouch. The guy may be better at long range, but he's been in scraps before. Like with the super fast, super deadly hero killer Stain. And with all that ice popping up everywhere and his own super sliding and boosting skills, Shoto made it hard for Zuko to get close for long.
Plus, the speed difference wasn't all that drastic. Todoroki's fellow student Tokoyami's Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari's electricity after it had been fired. Quirks are not magic, and there are very few ways for electricity to travel through the air. Lightning is essentially an ionized path that electricity travels through. Kaminari's quirk must use the same method.
Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari, Bakugo dodged Dark Shadow, and Todoroki can match Bakugo in a fight. Bada bing, bada boom, that's lightning fast reflexes, baby.
While Zuko certainly had more control over fire, Todoroki could easily repel his firebending with his own flames.
True,
Not to mention
yeah.
the clear difference in temperature. Zuko may be skilled with fire, but he's not immune to it. Nor did he have any reliable counter for fast and massive ice attacks.
We
Yeah,
don't
that-
need to bust out the calculator for this one, Wiz. That stadium is circled by a 4-kilometer track. That's huge. And the edgy ice wall covered almost half of it in less than a second. Zuko didn't have that kind of power spread.
Yes, I know fire melts ice, but not instantly when it comes to gigantic glaciers. Plus, firebending becomes much more difficult in cold temperatures. Sure, Zuko's melted through ice prisons before, but only ones where he could still move or at least breathe. Remember, firebending requires breath and movement.
True,
When
yeah, yeah.
Azula was trapped in an ice prison so compact she couldn't move or breathe, she was helpless.
Yep.
Like, Shoto could just freeze over Zuko's insides anyway. No way he was surviving that.
No,
Zuko might have
no,
been
no
an
move
admirable
survived
bender and
that.
an adorable fan favorite, but Todoroki's overwhelming ice, versatile defense, and incredible power were just too much to handle.
Zuko aimed for success, but his opponent Shoto
For the lane.
put him on ice.
The
Yeah.
winner is Shoto Todoroki.
Sadly, but true. Sad but true.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle.
So, oh right. yeah, we know. Yeah, I know. No, I'm not salty about that. Zuko is a fan favorite, I guess, of everybody. He was a cool dude. So it does. I don't blame Boostic for saying he's grieving. Like you can probably tell my expression. Like, man, it sucks to see Zuko die. Yeah, it sucks. But yeah, Todoroki, he's powerful. It's Rick. So I was kind of like, oh, he's doing what he did to Deku, except this time it's ice. Oh boy. So yeah, that was a good death battle. It was weirdly 2D animated, but you know what? It's still cool. It was still cool. I say weird because it's like not the normal, pixel stuff that other people use. Whatever. It's fine. This death battle right here was dope. I will soon react to Red Hood versus Red Hood versus Winter Soldier. And then the next couple of death battles, that's coming soon. So I hope you guys enjoy this death battle. Leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends and people who like Hero Academia and maybe Avatar. And guys, take care now. Stay blessed, stay strong and courageous, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Laters.